Good morning, Fryelands Falcons. Welcome back to school. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. We're glad you're back with us for a day of learning. As you know, this is the start of our spring conferences. They start today. So from today through Friday, it'll be a shortened day. Each day we get out at 12:55. So lunches and lunch recess move up a little bit as well for us. And your specialist schedules, whether you go to PE, music, or digital learning, they kind of change the next 4 days. So just kind of keep that in mind. I know a lot of us don't like change, so kind of keep that in mind. We got to be flexible sometimes in our learning and flexible in our schedules each day. You ever feel like sometimes you got a monkey on your shoulder? Actually, I have a Bigfoot. This is the little Bigfoot we have, Franklin, who hangs around school. Hi, Franklin, how's it going? I know, you'd rather be called Bigfoot than Sasquatch? Okay. So this is Franklin. He's just hanging around here with me today, this morning, as we get started. I have a few announcements for you. First of all, our lunch menu, Franklin. Look, you love this. Sweet and sour chicken with brown rice and sauteed peppers. Wow, that sounds like a meal for you, Franklin. Or you could have a turkey and cheese sandwich. Sounds pretty good too? Yeah. So those are on our lunch menu today. Please remember to take a fruit and a vegetable with every school meal. Thank you, Miss Claudia, for providing those for us. Franklin, you know what? I made a mistake yesterday. I did. You know, I make a few every day. We all do, right? I had a SOAR ticket that I pulled out and it fell, and so I did not have it for the announcements. Oh, hang on. It's okay. You want to read it? Look. Do you see it? Yep. It's Yamena from Mrs. Adams' class. Congratulations, Yamena. You can come on down and pick up your brag tag. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention your name yesterday because I dropped your SOAR ticket when I went to go do the announcements. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? Also, this week we're talking about Women's History Month. I have two women. This is Marianne Wright Edelman. So she's still alive. She was born in 1939. She's about 82 years old. She's an attorney and civil rights advocate who founded the Children's Defense Fund. Think about that. It's the nation's strongest advocacy group for children. A passionate champion for youth, Edelman's organization works on health care and assistance for homeless children. So, pretty amazing woman. Founded the Children's Defense Fund to help kids. You gotta love that. And the other person I wanted to mention to you is Jane Addams. You can see Jane Addams right here. She lived in the 1800s to 1935. She was born in Illinois. She's a social reformer and peace activist who created Whole House in the slums of Chicago, starting an American settlement house movement to provide help for the poor. So you think about homeless people. So she worked back in the 1800s on that. She was a lifelong activist. She fought child labor. A long time ago, kids would have to work in factories and things, and so she fought that from happening, feeling that kids should be able to play, go to school, and do kid things. So she fought child labor, infant mortality, and dangerous workplaces. So she was the founder of the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, and she won the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1931. That's Jane Addams. Pretty cool. So those two women we'll put up on our board, our wall. I hope you get a chance to go by and check them out. Franklin, how about you? Yep, you've been looking at them? I have too. I've been reading them each day, and I'm just amazed at the women we have locally in our state, our country, and around the world who do amazing things, right? All right. So, what? Oh, I was going to read birthdays. Okay. We have one birthday. Can I read it? And then we can do the next part. Okay, so happy birthday today to Zara Butaccia. Happy birthday, Zara. You can come on down and pick out of the birthday bucket this morning. Happy birthday to you. All right, Franklin, you wanted to talk about friendship and stuff. So boys and girls, we've been starting to talk about friendship at school. Franklin wanted to mention the buddy bench. We do have that blue bench out there, that's called the buddy bench. So anytime you're outside at recess and you're like, you know what? I'm kind of bored. I don't have anything to do. I don't feel like I have anyone to play with. You can go sit on the buddy bench. And when you do, that lets us know, or lets your friends know, the Fryelands Falcons, that you are at recess and you're looking for something to do. So if you're ever wondering, I'm bored, I don't know what to do at recess, you could go to the buddy bench, and those of us who see you there, we can go over and invite you to play. So one of our friendship skills we've talked about is the importance at our school of having empathy for other kids who are being left out. So we want to invite others to play with us, because inviting others to play is a caring thing to do. So remember, we're kind and caring at Fryelands. When we invite others to play, we get to know them better. And when we get to know them better, they can become our friends. We don't have to just have friends in our own classroom. We can have kids that we play with at recess who like to play the same things as us. So let's get to know each other at recess this week. Notice if anyone is being left out. Look and notice if anyone's on the buddy bench that you want to maybe ask if they want to play with you. And be sure to ask others to join in to play. All right, and the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is playing fairly, Franklin, right? You know, you're out at recess, you want to have fun. So playing at recess at our school, we want to play in fair ways. So we're being able to play fairly with others when we help make decisions. We want to make sure that they're fair. We don't always have to win, right? We don't always have to win the game, but we want to have fun when we're playing. So we want to make sure that we're being able to play fairly with others will help make and keep friends. When we're not playing fairly, that makes people not want to play with us, and that's not a friendly thing to do. When you can't agree on how to play together, it becomes a problem. Remember, we use rock it out at our school, so you could rock it out if you have a problem. And also finding a respectful way to agree on the rules during a game helps so that you get along better with others. Exactly. So remember, sharing, trading, taking turns are also fair and fun ways to play together. Think about how you can play fairly at your recesses today and every day. All right, Franklin, let's try that. I like that idea. So he wanted to talk about inviting others to play and playing fairly. So boys and girls, let's try that every recess. Let's see what we can do to have fun at recess and make sure everybody's being included and that we're playing fairly. It's not about winning the game. We're not getting any trophies. We're not getting any, major contracts or anything from that. We're just out to have fun and play. And guess what? Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, and that's okay. Are you having fun? Having fun means running around and playing with friends. So I hope you're enjoying your recesses and not getting into arguments, which make recess more of like a bummer, right? All right, so think about that as you get started on your day. You ready, Franklin? I am too. Hey, boys and girls, have an awesome day of learning together. Remember, at Fryelands Elementary School, we respect everyone's feelings and property and their right to learn and be safe. Have a wonderful day, boys and girls, and always remember, your Fryelands family cares about you. Teachers, please lead your students in the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll see you soon.